Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Terminationist. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you guys are having a great start to your week. We're going to bring you today is the Yikong 4073, aka the Fun Haver. It's a desert racer, 1/7 scale from Yikong Racing. We purchased this about a year ago. There's another car that's come out recently. I believe it's by Rock Hobby. You can find it on the FMS website. That is another similar car to this. Very similar. Very, very much similar. So much similar to the stickers on the helmet of the little dudes in the cockpit match exactly. I don't know what's going on there, but it is what it is, and it's just something to take note of. But actually, I also wanted to make note that the FMS version is slightly cheaper. So that's something also to pay attention to. This, as I said, is from Yikong Team Racing. I picked it up about a year ago. 1/7 scale 6S Desert Racer. It is not necessarily licensed, but it definitely has that Fun Haver rig. I don't know if you catch any or watch any U4 racing. The Fun Haver is definitely something that you will know if you watch any U4, or you can look it up and see the Fun Haver, the full-size one, in action. And this one is not, again, licensed or in any way, so I think that's the reason why that it does, the stickers and such were not applied. When you do purchase it, you have to apply the stickers yourself. They come in a sheet, and they actually give you direction on where to put every little sticker so it matches up with the real version, the full size. Anyway, the truck comes with 4 wheels on the rig and then 1 spare on the back side of it. It's got a full Lexan body, pretty rigid body. I haven't had a problem with that, and it's got a cage on the inside. 2 characters on the inside, and it's got details, whatnot, on the dashboard there. We'll open this thing up. It comes with 2 light bars, one on top, one in the bumper right here. And you might notice that the guard on the light bar here has broken, and that happens when it rolls, which is something we'll get into. Body comes off. One thing I do not care for is it is kind of tricky to get the body off sometimes, and tricky to get it back on, mainly because those bodies attached and hinges at these sway bars here, and those are attached to the frame, and it kind of gets bound up every once in a while when you're trying to take the body off. So that's something you want to watch out for. It does make it a little tricky to get it on, and when you're having fun with an RC car, you want everything to kind of go smoothly. But I have found if you do pay strict attention to those sway bars and make sure they're bent inwards, the body comes off fairly easy. It's got big beefy A-arms, upper and lower. Very nice, all composite that way. It's got tie rods here. Those are metal. It's got dual shocks on each wheel, so 8 shocks total. 1 coil over, and then 1, I don't know if it's coil in or whatnot, but 8 all around, which is very nice. It is aluminum chassis on the bottom, and then it is a brace, this top brace here, aluminum, and then the rest of the parts are plastic, and the rails up the side for the shock towers, plastic as well. Trailing arms, plastic. Axle in the rear is got another plastic composite material. But these rod ends, these rods here, metal is also. So you've got to mix the. They do say, and I have attested to that the drive line to the rear axle is very solid steel. Haven't had any issues whatsoever. Usually they have sliders on those composite sliders. This one's an actual solid steel rod, which has been working fantastically. It's got a little boot on there to help protect that interior of the axle from getting any debris or rocks or whatnot in there. It's got a sway bar on the front as well. And again, definitely helps, I think, because this thing rolls over a couple of times. By a couple, I mean 10. So anyhow, it has a Max 8 licensed ESC, Max 8 ESC, and it runs a Dumbo RC receiver and transmitter. I don't know if you're familiar with Dumbo RCs, but they are a subsidiary of Radiolink. Radiolink. So, and it runs a 1600 kV brushless motor. So it's a very robust system. I really do like it. It gets speed, it gets quick. It's got a slight delay on startup, but other than that, it's got a great amount of speed to it. It just takes that half-second jump to get off and going, but you don't really notice that when you're out there kicking up roosters and having fun with it. Anyhow, as I said, the body is a Lexan body with an internal cage. The characters, that's Lexan. Those guys on the inside, their heads are molded plastic. Body clips underneath, and they go about right here. And then the body clips on the top on that front shock tower. Anyhow, as I said, it's the fun hammer. And we enjoyed it quite a bit. As I said, I didn't like the fact that it rolls over a lot. That could be, I think it's because of the tires, how firm they are, and it definitely grips the road. And it does hit when it hits like a traction roll. It just wants to roll over. It does have AVC, or a type of AVC. So it does try to correct itself. I run it usually on the low end with the AVC, but it will try to correct itself. But most often than not, you're going to roll it over if you try to power through a turn. So lay off the power when going through that turn, and you should be all right, and turn a little gently until you get used to it. And one of the things that we also learned is drive it close, because you don't want to have to run far to flip that thing over. So anyhow, other than that, it's a great rig. I do have a lot of fun with it. It's probably one of my lesser used RCs, just because I have another model, the Losi Super Rock Ray, which is similar to this, but a lot bigger. This one is good for, as I said, it's a 6S rig. So it's a little bit smaller, a little bit slower, but definitely a performer and go-getter. So anyhow, I will wrap it up here and let you guys get back to the video. Give you a fun fact that during World War II, British soldiers were fed carrots to improve their night vision, but it was actually a clever ruse. The British Royal Air Force, the RAF, developed radar technology that helped them detect enemy aircraft at night. To keep this technology a secret, they spread the myth that their pilots had superior night vision because they ate a lot of carrots. This led to a widespread belief that carrots improve eyesight, which still persists today. The deception was so effective that even the Germans believed it, and many people started eating more carrots in hopes that they could improve their night vision. It worked. I've heard that since I was a kid. Anyhow, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your week. We have some more videos coming up soon, some content. We're going to be rebuilding, or I guess beefing up, a Super Rock Ray by Losi. We have an older one, and we have one brand new in the box, and we're going to kick the one brand new one and put all Vidavon parts on it. The parts that we always thought it should have come with. So we're going to be doing that later in this week. We've got some drone footage, some really, really cool, beautiful drone footage that we shot out past Sutton, which is on the Matanuska River, just north of Sutton, and it was incredible. I threw up about 30 seconds of it yesterday, but just to tease it, but it was some incredible footage. We got it at right around dusk. It's towards sunset, and the water was just this crystal blue. It was really cool. So hopefully you guys get to see that. And this should be out in the next day or so. And then we'll also be tearing down cleaning up the Max. We're going to go through what we do to clean up and tear down a rig and put it back together again. Anyway, thank you guys for watching very much. We appreciate it. Hit that like and subscribe if you guys feel so inclined. We appreciate that. If you don't like it, give us a thumb down. We appreciate that too. Let us know if you have any issues with things you guys are working on, or cars that you want to see debuted on the channel. We have quite a few more coming up. Everything from Cross RC, some more Creightons that we got coming on. I think I've got a stockpile of Creightons. And some more TRX4 videos, a sledge, a couple of boat videos. We got quite a bit coming up, and Smithmaster that we still have yet to put out there. But we'll get those, and hopefully if you guys have any questions or any RC cars that you want to see, please let us know, and we appreciate that. Anyhow, I'm going to let you guys go. Hope you enjoy the video, and we will talk to you later. Think for yourself. Take care of others. Peace. Flips over a lot. Not like the other one. The other one didn't hardly flip over, and when it did, it found itself. I've learned that when shooting, it's better to keep the car close because that's where I get the best footage. After I get the shots I need, then I'll put the other batteries in. You can. I just want to make sure I got the shots that I need to show the performance.
I think it's because of the way the top's shaped.
Yeah. A lot of expensive travel.
It's like, uh-oh.
Well, I got all five.